Welcome to season one of Empowered Talk, the gateway to a more empowered and enriched life. Empowered Talk is not just a podcast, it's a transformative journey where we bring you inspiring stories of growth, resilience, and success. Before I invite my very special guest today, let me introduce myself. My name is Arpita Chatterjee, and I'm a mindset and life coach. Embarked my professional journey at the age of 17 as a receptionist, then eventually I reached the position of business head. For last 3 years, I have learned from eminent life coaches and become a certified mindset and life coach. And my niche is very simple yet powerful. That is to enhance that energy and confidence. So let me introduce my today's guest. That is Dr. Rajvee Dave. Dr. Rajvee Dave is a keynote speaker for health and wellness coach, and she is very expertise in weight management, which I believe that most of the ladies are always looking for. And Dr. Rajvee Dave has a unique flair to empower audiences with insight into health and holistic well-being. She blends her medical knowledge with practical tips for a healthy work life balance for everyone. So please welcome Dr. Rajvee Dave. Thank you so much,
Thank you, Arpita.
Rajvee, for joining my podcast today.
Thanks a lot. Thank you for the invitation as well.
To share something more about your journey.
I am a health and a lifestyle coach. I love talking to people. I love guiding them, bringing them on the path of a better health. And what I believe is it is not through prescriptions and various medications that you could be healthy. Just some simple changes in your routine can bring a lot of difference in how you feel.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, Dr. Rajvi, my first question to you is that you have a unique blend of medical knowledge and holistic well-being as well. So, what inspired you to combine the two?
I felt that instead of prescriptions and instead of somebody getting sick or having some issue and coming to me, it is always better. Like as we always say, prevention is better than cure. So that is what I thought. Why not go into a field which prevents these things from happening rather than curing them? And I believe because I transformed my health and see and saw that when you work holistically, when you take the entire human body into consideration, your mind and your physical health transforms like anything.
Wonderful. And it's very important that, before we, advise others, we need to first implement of our own. That's definitely a
Yes,
wonderful thing. So my
correct.
next question to you is that, as you know that in today's corporate world, especially, the stress and burnout are becoming common, and how do you think investing in employee wellness can impact productivity and retention?
if they It's a very simple logic that if your employees are healthy, it is not just about feeling good. It is about leading from a mindset that I am healthy, I can do it, I'm not always tired, I am not always overloaded, I'm not stressed. Because if you see 90% of the employees right now either are working a lot, and the lifestyle is always has always taken a back seat. Once they take charge of their lifestyle, once they give as much priority to their health that they are giving to their work, but this has to come from the front, this has to come from the leaders. Only then that culture will get into it, and it is not actually an expense for the organization, because uh, employees which have a better lifestyle will produce more even in a little amount of time. So this is how within less hours more work could be done if the employees are feeling better.
Very true, absolutely.
Right?
And obviously, in corporate life, because everyone is like in a competitive mode, like they are
Right.
just insecure, also getting very insecure. That's the reason, also, this stress and this burnout is very, it's very
Very
common
common.
because everyone is
Yes.
expecting to be good, everyone is expecting a promotion, and it's a hardcore, competition is there.
Yeah.
That's true.
True.
But what is
Absolutely.
the difference between this wellness thing and normal health diet and all? What is the difference in this wellness specifically what you are dealing with?
So what I do is I'm actually a longevity strategist. So what I do is, it is not about adding more years to your life, it is adding more life to the years that you have.
Mhm.
So if you're living, even let's say for 60, 65, 70 years, you should be healthy. Even if you're ridden and staying till 90 doesn't make sense.
True.
So your lifeline may be predetermined, but the way you are living, those number of years is in your hands. So why not make it better? Why sustain on medications? Why go on with a lot of stress? Instead, if you take charge of your health, that is how you feel better, you of course live better. That is the
Wonderful.
difference. So diet plans are good, exercise plans are good, everything is in their place. But if we do not take wellness as a holistic sphere, we cannot target the entire human being. We are just targeting his diet or his exercise. What about his stress? What about his relationships? What about his family life? If everything is taken into consideration, that is when the well being of the person could be taken care of.
Absolutely, absolutely right. So, my next question to you is that, like, many leaders think wellness is just about exercise or diet. But from your perspective, why is more holistic approach important for any employee?
Because if you're giving, let's say I give you a diet, you will follow it for 1 month, maximum 2 to 3 months, then you'll be tired. You'll leave it, you'll start eating again and get back to your older habits. But when you're talking about a person's well-being, that is, you're talking about his mental well-being and his physical well-being. In such a scenario, what happens is the person starts feeling good. The person starts eating good, not the diet food. He just starts eating good. Nowadays, what has happened is, even eating good food has been told as this is diet food. Why? Because we are so much addicted to junk food. But if I'm feeling good about myself, I know I'm a good human being, I do great work, then I am not going to stuff myself up with junk food. So this is the change that a holistic plan makes in an employee's mindset, because this is not for a short time. This is for a lifetime.
Wonderful. You are absolutely right what you said, and this is very important also because
Yeah.
it's not about only healthy diet or exercise. It's about the lifestyle.
Correct.
That is something is very
Absolutely.
very important, right?
True.
So my next
True.
question to you is that, like, if companies could take just one step today to improve the
Hmm.
health and energy of their team, what do you
Hmm.
think? Like what it should be?
It should always be work-life balance. You cannot just let that go, giving them a lot of giving boundaries, making them competitive is absolutely good. But you have to foster a culture where work-life balance is there, where families are as happy and employee as an individual is happy. Then the company fosters, because the employee feels my organization cares for me. If that is not there, if the employee is just coming for the perks and the salary, the you cannot guarantee retention of that employee.
Absolutely right. You are perfectly you said that. Okay, so let's do some, kind of some fun activity. Let's do some rapid fire round. Okay, so
Okay.
you
Okay.
need to give the answer in a one word. Okay, it's not like one
Okay.
sentence. So quickly you have to give the answer. So my
All
first
right.
question is early morning yoga or late night meditation.
A late night meditation.
Very good. The one food you absolutely cannot resist.
Pizza.
Good one. You are a health coach and pizza. Wonderful. Okay,
But remember we are going to discuss on this. I would like to say 2 to 3 sentences why pizza and how do I manage with this craving.
definitely after this round. Okay, so the books or podcasts your preference for learning.
I read books related to growth, related to business. For instance, the 5 a.m. club. I love that.
Wonderful. Okay, so if you had to describe health in one word, what would it be?
Sustainability.
Great. Okay, so one habit everyone should add to their daily routine.
Movement.
Yes. So tea, coffee, or green tea or green smoothie.
Coffee.
Coffee. Okay, so one quote you live by.
Live every day like it's your last day.
Wonderful. So now you can give that answer or why pizza you said.
So pizza is something, even if I'm on a restrictive diet for some time, pizza is something which I do not actually try to control because I do not have pizza on a regular basis, and that is what I teach. That is what I coach about as well. That everything is about sustainability. It is about moderation. You do not have to cut back on your favorite foods. It is just how moderate you are. It is not even about eating one piece and then okay, I have eaten now, that's okay. It is how you are managing all your days to go for a good yummy pizza on one day. So that is how moderation and sustainability play hand in hand.
Absolutely. And even the cheat meal is always there, right? One day you can do
And
the cheat meal. And the most
yes,
important thing, what I feel is that quantity matters rather than quality. Like, even, how much quantity you are taking the junk food, that also matters.
correct,
Like,
correct,
there are
correct.
people who
And
are doing, taking all kind of junk food, but in a very little bit, like,
moderate
this
level.
for, yeah,
Yes,
moderate, like, that's very important.
correct, correct. And it is about you are eating junk food once, but on other times and other days, what are you doing? That is what actually I coach about. It is not about, oh, I get messages, ma'am, sorry, I ate a burger yesterday. I said, okay, what are you going to do about that today now? What about this week that is going to start? That is where the true difference happens. That is how your body is going to utilize those calories.
Yes, absolutely. And the
Right.
thing what I feel, Dr. Rajvi, is the mindset. That is also plays a very important role. So my next question is related to mindset only. So as you also emphasize that mindset is in achieving optimal health is very important. So can you share an example where a shift in mindset created a major health transformation?
So a shift in my I have clients who are always thinking like before they enroll, their mindset is okay, I'm beginning with a diet plan, I'll have to stay hungry, and that is where I shift their mindset that it is never about staying hungry. It is never about going for salads and soups. It is about improving your relationship with food. One, that single mindset shift changes everything. When you start describing food as good and bad, that is when things start messing up in your head. You have to accept that food is going to be there. Tasty food is always going to be there. How am I going to manage that? And even if I'm eating something that makes me fat, that is the wrong mindset that we go about. Once you change that losing weight is not about staying hungry. It is not about starving yourself, making yourself suffer. Staying hungry is sorry, losing weight is about a good relationship with your body and your food. If you love your body, you won't go to a burger joint every other day. If you love your body, you won't stuff yourself with a lot of cold drinks every single day. So that relationship, once it improves, that is where true change lies.
Absolutely, absolutely. One thing more that I really wanted to understand, like, as we all have a lot of knowledge about health, right? How we have to
Mhm.
reduce our weight. Like, books are there, podcasts are there, but still we need a health coach. Why you need a health coach? In spite of that, we have a lot of knowledge.
Because the knowledge is not customized for us.
Right.
I can ask ChatGPT now to create anything that I want. So we have financial coaches, we have health coaches, we have mindset coaches, we have coaches for everything. And we have information about more, like a lot more information is already available. But nobody is customizing for you, nobody is hand holding you, nobody is picking you up from the struggles. So, like we have thousands of friends on Facebook and only two people to call when we have an emergency. It's like that. Nobody's going to hold your hand in times of need. When a coach is there by your side, the coach is going to guide you. Okay, for example, you go out for a cheat meal and you lose that control. You have two more drinks and you have two extra burgers, and then you're like, Coach, this is what I did. ChatGPT is going to tell you, okay, Arpita, that's okay. Let's manage it now. But but the coach is going to guide you, Arpita, why did this happen? These are the reasons. This is how you can avoid it the next time. Right.
Very true.
So that human
Very
touch can never be replaced by anything else.
Very true. So, like, if someone is just starting this, their journey towards holistic well-being, so what are the first three small changes that that person should do?
Include any kind of movement, any form that you like. Okay. Second one is hydration. We always feel we are drinking water, but mostly it is less than the body requires. Just being mindful of it can change the entire game. And third, do anything that is sustainable. Any If you're doing anything for weight loss, do something. Think whether you'll be able to do this after 1 year or not. This is how I have been maintaining my weight since the past 10 years. I am at the same weight since 10 years now. And the same size of clothes is what I'm wearing. So this was my first thing. Okay, if I'm cutting down on sugar, will I be able to cut down on sugar for a lifetime? No, then let's not cut down on the sugar. Let's bring that in moderation. Let's not cut it off completely.
Amazing. That's wonderful. So, Dr. Rajvi, those who are going to watch this podcast, so what message you'd like to give all those audience who are going to watch this podcast?
Health is not temporary. Health is not a 7 day detox program or 1 month and take 1 month and shred 10 kgs program. Health is for a lifetime. Treat it accordingly, and your body is the only thing that is going to stay with you forever. So keep that in mind and take the next step as per that.
Wonderful. So thank you so much, Dr. Rajvi Dave, for joining my podcast. I'm sure the audience will get a lot of value after watching this podcast. So anything else you would like to add, which I have not asked you any question, which you really feel that audience should understand and it's very important, or if you want, like if someone want to contact you, that how they can contact you, I'll definitely share your Insta and all social media to my YouTube channel page itself. But anything that you wanted to share that which is really important?
What I always feel is when a client enrolls, they always say that I'm eating home-based food. I'm eating roti sabzi dal chawal. What else will you do in my plan that I lose weight? But I am already not losing weight. But what could you do? So our mindset, especially the Indian mindset of eating roti sabzi dal chawal and still not being healthy, eating home-based food is always good compared to obviously the packed food. But what are you eating matters a lot more. So keep that in mind. You can reach out to me if you have any queries. And quantity is important. The constitution of the food is important. And yes, you can lose weight without any supplements, without any medications, and without any gym membership as well. It is just a way of living. And if you want to get to know more about it, you can obviously reach out. Arpita is going to share my information, my social media handles, so we can talk about that always.
Wonderful. Definitely. I truly recommend everyone that they can contact you, because I know you personally also that you are really not only like just a coach, but you are a wonderful human being also. So thank you so much once again for joining my
Thank you.
podcast, and all the best for your career, all the best for your life itself. So thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. It was great being here, and you have been a wonderful host. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.